Hey friends, it's getting dark, so I'm just going to give you a quick couple of hints. It's getting colder over the winter here, and our homes in North Carolina are not really built terribly well for freezing temperatures, and it's just getting chilly tonight, and I figured I'd show you a couple of tips and tricks for keeping your house safe in the winter in North Carolina. First thing you want to do when it starts to get chilly at night is unhook your water hose. If anything is going to freeze, it's going to be the water in here, and it's connected, it'll travel up into your pipes. I like to put these little doohickeys on. They're really simple, pretty cheap at any of your big box stores, and they go over the faucet and really prevent any freezing temperatures from doing any damage to your pipes. Next thing I'm going to do is make sure that my vents are closed. These are underneath the house because we're on a crawl space, and I've got a little area here where I've got leaves and debris that are built up in front of the vent. It's a little metal rim here that keeps all the area free. So I'm just going to make sure I've got all the leaves and stuff from the fall, and then it's a very simple little plastic piece here. There's a sort of louver in the back, so I'm going to close that up to minimize any airflow. If there's warm air trapped in under the house, that's where I want it to stay in the winter, because that's where all our pipes are underneath, so we want to keep them all nice and toasty warm. So some of you have come from areas that may not actually have had air conditioning units. I know I've got friends who are in Washington State who don't have air conditioning. They really don't need it, but for a few weeks in the summer. If you've got there she goes. If you've got an air conditioning unit outside, don't cover it. It is built to stand the temperatures, okay? A lot of people are like, oh, if I, keep things covered or protect them for rain or insulate them. Please don't. It's designed for airflow, and even if you put a sort of shelter over the top, you're limiting that airflow, and you can put extra stress and strain on your air conditioning units, which you do not want to do. So the last thing I'm going to do is just make sure that the door or the opening to the crawl space is closed properly. Ours is a metal one. Clearly I'm going to need to be painting that in the spring. Some might have a little wooden door, something like that on your crawl space. If you've got one, please make sure it is closed. We had an incident several years ago where I'd come around in the cold, noticed that it had fallen open, closed it. A day or so later, I swear I can hear a cat. No cat, you can't hear a cat. Something wrong with you, there's no cat. Got louder and louder. I was sure it was coming from the heating ducts. Come around here, open the crawl space, lo and behold, there's a cat that I've trapped in there. They'd gone in looking for a warm space, and while the poor creature was in there for a couple of days, it had gone berserk and torn holes in some of the ductwork under the house, which cost me a pretty penny to have repaired. So, do not let this come open, and if it does come open, please make sure that there's nothing trapped in there before you close it up. The last thing we're going to do to prepare for a freeze overnight is leave a little bit of water running. If your kitchen is on the outside wall of your house, which most of us will find we have, you want to leave just a little, not even a stream. I can get it back down to just a drip. There we go. Just so that there's water moving through the pipes, because if anything is going to freeze, it's going to be pipes that are on the exterior of the house. And then, welcome to the chaos. I'm going to open the cabinet doors under the sink, and that allows any warm air to circulate. So if there by any chance is some sort of an overnight freeze, if anything does start to freeze, it's got a little bit more of a chance. And don't forget to make sure that your furry crew are safe inside and warm for the night.